Hi,
There
good
you
evening,
are.
Hi,
Lisa.
Omar.
Hi, Caroline.
Oh, we can see the Warkop
Hi.
right
So that's
here.
the
So
shop. This
cool.
has to be the most fanciest Warkop I've ever seen in my life. Look at those tiles and those lighting.
Yeah,
It is,
we
well.
try to, we try to.
Well, Omar, first and foremost, out of all types of Indonesian food, shop, why Warkop?
Yeah, it's because Warkop is like every day and everyone place to go. So,
Yeah.
we see that, yeah, we see that New York and Jakarta have a similar characteristic between those places. So, high living costs, hustler, and then fast-paced living. So I see this kind of Warkop can fit with them. So yeah, we just open and then try to be like you said, the comfort food who can fit with all the people here,
Yeah. And
both Indonesia or the New Yorker.
exactly. As in a New Yorker, is so very lucky to
Yeah.
have you guys now, Omar. And of course, as we're seeing right now, you're
Yeah.
establishing your premises. We can see some people already. You're already serving some clients and customers right there.
Yeah.
And we know that Indonesian community is big in Queens, but you made the choice to
Right.
be in Hell's Kitchen. What made you decide that that's the best way for you to open your first premises, your first location?
Yeah. We try to establish in the center of New York in Manhattan because we want the exposure from the New Yorker because we believe this kind of type of Warkop can be like ambassador for Indonesian food because there's many Indonesian food, but not people know about Indonesia food anyway. Like maybe we know nasi goreng, but other countries like Malaysian, Thailand have also the nasi goreng or fried rice. But we have Warkop who established in Indonesia and also survive in pandemic period, so they can get like the easy way to know about our culture and also our food with cheap and fast also. Yeah, something like that. Maybe you can imagine maybe Japanese have like 7-Eleven, so Indonesia have a Warkop in every place, and then that's why we opened in Manhattan, so we got like exposure from them, and then if you can make it in Manhattan, probably you can more easiest if you want to open in other place or other state. I think that's
Well, Omar, Warkop translates to warung kopi or coffee shops. And in Jakarta, right here, all we find in Warkop or the coffee shops is sachet coffees with tons of sugar. What about in your shop? Do you serve those kinds of coffee as well, or like premium coffees from Indonesian beans?
We do both, but we bring like specialty coffee from Indonesia. We bring like Gayo coffee, specialty coffee grade. But we also have the sachet one to have like a gimmick for everybody coming here because most of Indonesian people when they come and then if you can see it behind the cashier, there's we call it renceng or the sachet. Sachet of the coffee, and then they said, "Yeah, that's a very Warkop." So we do that part of gimmick, and also if somebody in Indonesian people wants to serve, we do it.
Yeah, because I know my family lives in California and those things are expensive. So now like seeing that installment is just giving the essential of a Warkop. Now, okay, let's talk about business, Omar. What are the menus that is highly praised by the New Yorkers? And what does Indonesians like to come and to dine in, especially when they're in Warkop?
Yeah, for menu, we serve same like in Warkop in Indonesia. We serve like instant noodle. The most favorite one here, both of Indonesian people or the local or New Yorker, is like Indomie goreng.
Yes.
With we call it internet, right? Like Indomie egg with the corned beef.
Yes.
And then they like also the kopi susu gula aren.
Yeah.
Like we have in Jakarta and Indonesia. So that both of menu is the most favorite one. But the rest is we have gorengan, like corn fritters or bakwan jagung, bakwan or veggie fritters, and then roti bakar, toast, and also banana toast. Yeah, so we try our best to bring all the menu of Warkop to here. So the rest is like bubur kacang hijau and also the what we call it ketan hitam. We will bring in Ramadan festive.
Now, I'm just curious though, Omar, how do the New Yorkers, because this is very different, because we have it right here, Dirza is going to eat it very soon. When they eat that, the noodles, instant noodles with some eggs, with some corned beef, were they kind of surprised at how they see it as a presentation? And then when they taste it, they're like, oh my God, where have I been in this life?
Yeah. New Yorkers, basically, we divided by the menu is like if you do only noodles, and then you can add on some toppings like they order like a single instant noodle with dry or soup, and then they pick the topping. Sometimes the New Yorkers like topping like cheese and also the popcorn chicken. So they try to bring their favorite into their popcorn chicken.
That's one bougie Indomie goreng.
Yeah.
I mean, so you made a system out of it, right?
Yeah. Right.
Well, Omar, I want to talk about opening a business since this is your latest joint. What was the obstacle you faced when you opened this Warkop NYC during pandemic?
Yeah, basically, there's no seriously obstacles we had, but the different thing opening business here and Indonesia is like there's many certification here.
Yeah.
If you don't pass like food health and then also the fire department, electricity, you can go open, and also the food certification and food health is a must. So if you don't have any certification, you can do anything sell to the public, something like that.
Yeah.
So that's a kind of different from here and back in Indonesia.
Yeah, it's a long way of process as we know. Like here, when you just want to open a little cart, you can just open and you can serve food, right? But there's so many long process about it. But it seems it's going out really well for you for Warkop NYC. Are you thinking of any expansion? Maybe we can franchise. Maybe my family can franchise it now. What's in the future for you now with Warkop NYC, Omar?
Sure. We have when the percentage of our customer or daily customer is like 60% is New Yorker or people here, we will go in another state. Like we already contact somebody in LA and also in SF. So if we already meet our target, we will go there, state, something like that. So we believe like this kind of Warkop is gonna be like Indonesia ambassador for food and casual. So I think everybody will love it.
Of course.
Well, that's the plan, but what's the big goal here? Do you want to make a Warkop at every intersection? So just to make it like McDonald's and Starbucks?
Right.
Do you have that in mind?
Yeah, sure. Not like Starbucks or maybe in here it's like Chipotle.
Chipotle. Yeah. Shake Shack, In-N-Out Burger, exactly. Correct.
But in Indonesia,
And you will
it's
make
like
it for sure, Omar.
Like that. Yeah, I mean.
Omar, can you share us a secret in how to make a good instant noodle? I guess you must have secrets. It can't be just your usual.
this secret I learned in original Warkop near my neighborhood in Cipete. There's
That's where I live.
Some There's some what we call it Warkop Pandayan. They make the instant noodle with the margarine. So put some margarine and then they cook the noodle only like 2.5 minutes. So that's the best they can cook for us. And then we tried here and every.
Oh, I mean, it seems that they're just going to open one soon in Australia, right? Now that you know the secret. But we have some, instant noodle right here in front of you. Omar, please do,
I was waiting.
When
were you gonna let me eat? I'm just gonna open my ass.
We do have some.
Grab a plate of these goodies.
I know, Omar.
Look at that. Sunny side up, runny yolk. Do you use corned beef as well? Or do you use like Spam and...
Right. Yeah. No, we use corned beef and also beef sausage.
And popcorn chicken.
Popcorn chicken.
I know.
Popcorn chicken is like...
That is so...
That's so...
It's your characteristic of Warkop NYC. All right, we're gonna taste this.
And...
Yeah?
Best breakfast I've ever had in a while.
But Omar, I want to ask you, Omar, there's a lot of instant noodles, has a lot of flavors. Do you have all the flavors that we have here in Indonesia and you brought it there at Warkop NYC?
Not yet, but we have a talk with somebody in the company.
Yes.
That we have planned to try to bring flavor to here, but for now we only have 3 flavors. The one is the OG one. The second one is the barbecue chicken, and the last one is like the soup one is the onion chicken.
Yes.
Do you have any plan to like acculturize instant noodles to the New York culture? So like Indomie goreng with steak.
Oh.
Right.
Do you have any plans
not steak, but it's like what we call it, beef, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, or an Indomie kebab coming soon at Warkop NYC. All right, Omar.
And Indomie curry.
And Indomie curry, exactly. Well, as Dirza right now enjoying his breakfast alone because he just make it for himself. Thank you very much. He forgot about me and Paul. But Omar, thank you so much for being here with us. We know we are with our time difference.
Thank you, Caroline.
And it's so good to see your Warkop NYC. We could see it in the background. Many success to you and also to all the Indonesian communities. And, we're going to see a lot of Warkop NYC in a lot of other states in the United States. Thank you so much, Omar.
Thank you, Omar. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Caroline. Stay
Talk
healthy.
to you soon.
Bye-bye.